Good morning, good evening, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is. I hope you're having a fantastic day as always, and I hope I can make it that much better for you. You can see why I picked this game. A little bit, it's something a little bit different. Guys, I'm always looking, as much as I love, my favorite passion is normally 1v1, high-level 1v1s, where there's either very good close game or there's very high level builds and metas that people do which is out of the ordinary. That's my favorite thing to do. However, I'm always on the lookout for crazy team games, 2v2s, 3v3s, 4v4s. I'm always on the lookout for crazy games. Wait, as I'm saying this, what the hell has just happened? How is this guy aging up at 49 seconds? Guys, I saw this game being played, and I saw free Howden Ashoni, and I just randomly clicked into this, and now I'm watching it back. I have no idea what's happening. How is this guy aging up? He must have been fed from his. Oh my god. He must have been fed with tribute from the other players. We've got someone aging up at 49 seconds. Oh my god, this is... I was still doing my intro. Wait, there's another guy aging up at this fast. They're aging up so fast because... Wait, I don't think they are tributing. They're literally aging up with 5 villagers each. And they're both aging up with the messenger. Watch this age up time. This is... Oh my god, this may be the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. Someone's just aged up at 1 minute 13. Both of these guys just aged up at 1 minute 13. What is going on? This is insane. Are they picking their decks yet? No. Oh my god. Use effect is Team Red. We're going to keep an eye on Team Blue here because this is absolutely mental. This guy's shipping free vills. Has some team cards here. Oh my god. This is... So they age up. And look at the Travois going. Look at the War Huts. There's 3 separate War Huts. All 3 of the Howden Ashoni players have aged up. This is mental. 6 Tomahawks. He's got Town Destroyer. Surely they're going for Town Destroyer. Okay, he's just... Literally, they're not making any villagers. They've only got 5 villagers. Oh my god, this is absolutely mental. Like these guys. Oh, Town Destroyer. Ding, 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 ding. There it comes. Oh, no. We have units out at 2 minutes 15. What? That's like, you're not supposed to have units out at like 5 minutes at the earliest. Units out at this stage of the game is insane. This guy is Blue. Where's Blue? Where's Blue's Explorer? Here he is. Town Destroyer is in. They now have 172 siege, and they're already diving in at poor Mexico, who's only just getting his Hacienda up. Look, these guys are only just aging up. Wait, he's just sending this card. Team Fencing Instructor increases the attack and hit points of all starting heroes. Oh my god, he's just buffed. These guys, they now have 850 HP. 850 HP. And two of them have Town Destroyer. One of them's just gone down due to Minutemen. The Spanish hero has 481 HP and it's still in age 1. Do dogs get buffed? No, dogs don't get buffed. But all the heroes... That is such a genius card. These guys came prepared. Look, hero, all actions damage, and hit points 20%. So that improves the Town Destroyer card even more. This is absolutely insane. What am I watching? How do you stop this? Guys, it's only 3.5 minutes. How do you stop this? How on earth do you stop this? Orange is doing a good job trying to run away as villagers. A TC has gone down before most civilizations can even age up. Look, no one is... They're all age 1. One Mexico is only just aged up. Oh my god. And Brian, he's not going to be able to age up now. He's stuck in age 1. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. Brian, by the looks of it, or use effect, looks like he's trying to go for a revolt here, maybe. I mean, yeah, now military shipments coming in. I actually can't believe he's on 7 villagers. Malta's going for German tongue. You're not going to have a chance to do that. Look at these guys. I mean, that's a cool deck, not going to lie, but I don't think we're going to get to see much of it. He's in H2 as well now, 16 vills. The commandery might be nice to defend, but with Town Destroyer, look, 175 siege, that's not going to happen. We've got the other Explorer back up as well, and obviously she has 175 siege Town Destroyer. We do see the Baja California, which is good on this map. He's going to try and put outposts down, but he doesn't even get them. Only one of them starts, no, 2 of them start going up. Desperately need to get those outposts up and firing. But with Town Destroyer, look at this, 1 Town Destroyer shot, boom. Almost before it gets built, but 2 outposts are up, which is nice. But all of the poor filibusters going down. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not afraid to say I'm glad to see Baja get absolutely wrecked. 8 villagers. These guys do not care about villagers. This is the definition of an all-in rush, an all-in 4v4. How do you stop this? How do you stop this? Someone please tell me how you stop this. Sweden is sending in Dominions for some reason. I mean, you need light cannons and a hell load of Caroleans. This guy, KB, is only on 6 vills. Like, he's only on 4,400 score, but it doesn't matter when you've got low score. If you've got this many units and you're sieging stuff down. Sweden, for some reason, has a cantina. Big buttons now coming in. Still so many units coming in, flooding in. Brian, poor Brian. He's got no, I don't know what he's going to do. He needs 500 wood. That's not going to happen to try and get a Spain. That, oh my God, he's so doing it. So all 3 of the Haudenosaunee players, they rush at an insane time. And then Spain sends in the Explorer card to buff the Explorers. And he might send in a couple of dogs as well to help out. But he just ages up like a very standard fast fortress build by him. Yeah, look, 700 gold, just standard fast fortress. So he gets the fast fortress for free. And these guys, 8 villagers. Look, this just isn't fair. This is just so broken. Guys, we're still only barely at 7 minutes. And look, 2 of the TCs are down. The 3rd TC's gone down. 3 players are out the game at 7 minutes. This is mental. This is, guys, triple town, I think it was double Town Destroyer. It might be triple now. No, it was only double Town Destroyer, but imagine triple Town Destroyer. They both send, all 3 of them are sending unit shipments, more villagers going down here. We've got blue, teal, yellow, and then Spain's going to be coming in with 2 Falcons and Rodoleros shortly. So it's like, even if you do survive, how are you going to survive the Falconettes afterwards? Finally, we get some units from the opposition, but it's too little, too late, I think, at this point. And there goes the GG. 7 minute 45. This was one of my favorite games I've ever seen. Guys, this is what I live for. This is what I love about Age of Empires 3. Like, people say we're in a FI meta, but in 4v4, like, how do you, guys, someone tell me how you stop this. How on earth do you stop this? These guys have meticulously planned out this build. Triple Haudenosaunee with Spain sending this card, Team Fencing Instructor, to buff the heroes. That is crazy. Hit points and all actions damage. Because that means if you go triple Town Explorer, Town Destroyer, Girlfriend here, and all of the other Explorers get buffed, so they're harder to kill. Like 850 HP, that's a lot of TC shots. And if your opponent can't get Minutemen out in time because they're aging up, how are you gonna deal with this? How can you possibly deal with this? Like, 2 of the guys barely got to age. Like, I think like he killed Bryant before he got to age 2. Like, how do you stop this, particularly in age 1? These guys were aging up before the 1 minute mark. Let's have a look at the post game. Like, guys, honestly, I was just doing my intro to the game, and then all of a sudden, I'm seeing this crazy stuff happen. That was the most insane thing I've ever seen. Look at this. Haudenosaunee, 16 tomahawks. 15 Aena. KB, 19 tomahawks, with 2 of them having Town Destroyer on top of that. Dogs involved. Like, this is the most insane thing, and I'm so glad I got to see this 4v4. I was expecting a fast rush, but I was not expecting a 5 villager age up rush. I'm almost tempted to restart that. Guys, right, we're just going to do a quick restart here just so we can watch that again. Like, I'm going to go watch the Haudenosaunee player. Like, I didn't even get a chance to look. I was doing the introduction to the game. Right, Spanish essence is dark blue. So just to note off, Haudenosaunee starts with 500 food. So they start with 5 food crates. 500 food. So he's also going to be picking up 30 food treasure here. So let's see how quickly he actually can age up with 500 food. Because that means he only needs 300. He only needs to gather 300 food. Okay, gets a nice herd in. These guys aren't low elo either, by the way, guys. These guys have got decent elo. I think when I saw it, it was around 1700 elo average. So these guys are pretty good. Not only are these guys pretty decent, but they're... Is that more food? Oh, maybe they get an extra food crate on this map. Yeah, is this... What map is this? Look at this. Look at this age up. So I guess you get 600 food on this map, and they only need to gather for 200. Guys, he can click age up at 44 minutes. Sorry, 44 minutes. 44 seconds. And on top of that, Haudenosaunee can age up with the messenger. So these guys on this map, you start with an extra food crate, I believe, which means they can just age up even faster. Even without the extra food crate, they'd still be aging up around the 1 minute mark, probably. This is the most insane thing. And then look, they're starting Travoy. Guys, they're starting Travoy, a Discovery Travoy. They don't plonk down. Look at this. They don't use all 3 of them. Look how coordinated these guys are. They're putting it all down at the exact same spot. Such good coordination. And they use their starting Discovery Travoys that you get as Haudenosaunee. Usually people use it as a house, as a longhouse, or even a dock if you're going for eco. But these guys are going to wait till they get to age 2 with it, which usually is just unheard of. And then they're going to put down a war hut with it. What an insane build order this is. What an insane build order. He still doesn't... Guys, they still don't have a shipment. So I'm just going to fast forward it a little bit and see what his first shipment is. So his first shipment is Town Destroyer. But look, do they get... Okay, no, he got a longhouse there. Okay. Oh my God, this is so genius. Oh my God. So to analyze this, I forget Haudenosaunee age up. They get a Travoy every time they age up. So their starting Travoy goes all the way down so they can form an FB. And they're only just getting there by the time they've aged up because the Discovery Travoys are quite quick. And then when they age up, their age up Travoy just goes into a longhouse. And then they basically just put everyone onto food and they get the big TC big button, or they just made a load of tomahawks. Don't forget, their starting wood crates are what are being used here to build these tomahawks, and they only cost 20 wood. Town Destroyer is coming in at 2.5 minutes. Like, can we just talk about how insanely OP that is? And look, before the Spanish card comes in, these guys have 750 HP and 172 siege. So that gets buffed quite significantly. I think they only get they only get an extra 3 siege, but they get an extra 100 HP. Can we talk about how insane that is? Are we going to talk about how unbelievably OP that is? Awesome. Wow. Well, we watched it, but I just wanted to analyze the start again. And, oh my God. Guys, I'm sorry if to the 4v4 community, I am sorry if I have done something to the ladder now. I apologize. But guys, you gotta be getting on this build order. If there's any mates out there, you've got 3 other mates, you and 3 other mates. I'll be happy. Anyone in the community wants me to join, I'll be the Spanish player. I'll be the Spanish player. Just hook me up, and I'll be the Spain player, sending that shipment in, and I'll happily play with any free Howden or Shoney players out there that want to do some fun 4v4s, because that looks unbelievably fun. Not to play against it, but to play as it. That looks hella fun. Guys, I will catch you in the next game. Hope you enjoyed that one, and peace out as always. Love you all, community. Peace!